Hello everyone, welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play episode. I don't know, but today is the grand village opening. The grand opening of the village, rather. And yeah, I'm very excited. Today is the grand opening of the village. Just the kind of final ceremony, I guess you would rather say, for the village. Not really a ceremony, more or less just us kind of talking about the village for maybe 10 minutes or so. Today's episode is going to be very short. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, today I just kind of want to focus on the village and kind of talk about it and kind of talk about what I'm happy with, what I'm not happy with, and then next episode we'll be getting into our new project. We'll be getting into some thoughts about it as I kind of work on it and I kind of do some things. Okay, I said grand opening, but damn, I thought that was finished. Okay. Uh, I'll do some touch ups off camera, or when we're finished here today, I'll do some touch ups. But yeah, I'm really happy with the outcome of the village. I When I originally started the village, I kind of had some things in mind. One, I wanted to build in a medieval style. One, because I've never done it. And two, just because I thought that we could really build something really, really cool and epic and so on and so forth, right? Well, I was kind of messing around with ideas for a while, trying to come up with the perfect medieval looking ish design, and also the perfect seed, and I came up with this seed. The seed, by the way, if you don't know, is the land of Aegis. It's the first letters of everything is capitalized, and at the end of Aegis, except for of, but at the end of Aegis is an exclamation point. So let me just go ahead and type it into chat. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, well, the land of Aegis. That's how the seed is spelled out. For those of you who want to play on it. So yeah, this is we spawned right here when I first typed in that seed. I was just kind of messing around trying to find a seed. We spawned about right here or so, and I looked over the hill and I saw that this was separated by, or this is just kind of a valley surrounded by mountains, and I was really happy with it. And my original intentions were, okay, well, this is a perfect seed, absolutely perfect. It could not have been any better. Why do I feel like something's crawling on my arm? Okay. It's all the heroin. Uh, no, just kidding, kids. Heroin's bad for you. Um, so yeah, I over here on this mountain, I was where I was originally going to build my first house. You may notice this is kind of flat and stuff like that. That's because I thought I was going to build my house here. I was like, oh, I'm going to build it super huge and extravagant, and then I'll just build a road down to the village where I'm going to make the village, right? But I was having a lot of hard times. I was having a hard time, rather, coming up with some creative ideas over here, and I was going through kind of a creative block, rather, or creative block, rather. I don't. What am I talking about? There's no rather. I was going through a creative block, and I was kind of having some trouble, and so I decided to just move my house over here because I was kind of exploring, just walking through here, trying to spark some creativity, which I don't know when it's going to be coming out, but I'm going to have a series coming out soon that's kind of a companion series with this show that's going to hopefully help spark some creativity in people and also in me. That's kind of going to be the goal behind it, and it'll cover a range of topics. I kind of talked about it a little bit in the New Year's update, but yeah, I saw this little alcove here, or whatever you want to call it. Not an alcove, but just this little area surrounded by mountains, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. I can build a house here. And so I built a house here, and then I was still kind of lost at how we were going to start the village, but I was like, okay, well, we got to make a road, right? So I started making this road, and then I was like, well, it's got to come down somehow. This was not all this land right here. That's this bridge that reaches down. That was not here. If you weren't here for the whole time, then you obviously don't know that. But if you were, then you know that this was not here all the time when we first got here. This kind of dropped off right about here, and then it just kind of went straight into that mountain. But I extended it out. I terraformed it. I think it turned out really well. And I made this road, and then we came down to the village, and I was like, okay, well, and I think I built the guard towers first, which wasn't that long ago. And then I got to this, and then I got I built the little fisherman's hut, I believe, and I built some other things. And then just the village progressed on over time, and now we have what you see here today. Um, as far as original intentions, I didn't have too many intentions of going into it. There were things I wanted, a wall, which the only thing I truly regret in this village, which I mean, everything in here, I see improvement. I see things that can be improved looking back on it, but the only thing that I really truly regret, which I'm still happy with it, but if I could change it, and maybe in the future, if we ever were so to return here, I would improve it and change it, is the wall. I'm really happy with the design. What I'm not happy with is how it kind of drives straight into the mountain, and then it stops. I kind of had the original idea, well, I'll just drive it straight into the mountain, and then I'll make a walkway around the edges of the mountain here. But that never really came together. It was kind of hard to kind of conceptualize and make it blend with the wall properly, and so on, So I just kind of abandoned that idea, and I don't know. For the most part, though, I'm happy with the village. I kind of got what I wanted done, which was have all the separate villagers, which I think there's 11. There might be 9, but I'm pretty sure there's 11. 9 or 11. I don't know. 9, 11. Anyway, we got all those in the places we want them, so we have our villager trading if needed. There's a few extra villagers running around. I think they might be dead, but I don't know. There's a few extra villagers that I had in the thing that I'll let loose in the village whenever I got done, but they might have died. But for the most part, it's just supposed to be aesthetic, not a villager village. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with the roads. I'm really happy with the trees and the scenery and the river especially. The river is probably one of my favorite parts about this place. I really like the river. The river was just right here. This didn't come all the way through here. If you haven't been here that long, this is all man-made, which you could probably tell, but it is all man-made, and yeah, the reason why is because when I built this right here, there was just this empty land space here that I didn't really want to build a house or nothing here. So I'm like, well, let's just build a lake. So I built this little pond, and I'm like, this pond is too little. It needs some place to go. So I was like, okay, well, let's just build a river. So so I just started cutting through the ground, and I built a river, and it turned out really nicely, and I really like it. I'm really happy with it, and I hope you guys like it too. Yeah, for the most part though, I'm really happy with the village. I like the windmill. I like everything about it. There are things that I think could have made more sense, and things we'll definitely do in the next episode, and the next project rather, that will come together. But we'll talk about that more next time. I'm gonna end this video off probably with well, we kind of toured it already, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've had a great year building this village, and next episode we will get to our next big project, our next main project, and then further on down the line we'll get back to some other side projects and try to get those done. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed all this time spent on the village, and I appreciate all the support. Let's head to the next area. So yeah, we're leaving the village for now. One day we shall return, but for now we say goodbye. I just broke that. Shh, don't tell anybody. But yeah, for now we say goodbye. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and we will see you guys later.